This nursing student thought she could lie her way out of a DUI check. She had no idea her entire life was about to ruin in less than 20 minutes.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Let's go over here.
It's 1:43 a.m. in South Florida, and Officer Flink isn't buying her story for a second. Watch exactly how fast her sweet attitude completely vanishes the moment he calls her out.
Alright, so come on over here for me. Do you have any medical condition with your eyes not corrected by glasses?
She stepped out of the car smiling, but she's about to unleash one of the most toxic, explosive bodycam meltdowns you have ever seen.
Oh my fucking god. Debbie. Hi.
Hi, good evening. I'm Officer Flink. The reason I'm pulling you over, you're speeding.
I'm sorry.
Do you have your license, registration, insurance?
I'm sorry.
You were also following that car like really close. You were like a half a car
He
length
was
off.
swerving in front of me. Truthfully. Swear to God. Sorry.
Where are you headed to?
I'm going to my friend's house off of Blue Heron.
Blue Heron?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have your insurance also?
I do. Well, I have my registration.
That's fine.
They were kind of like erratically driving to I
didn't see that. I was behind you, behind them. I would have seen if they were all over the road.
Yeah, well, I was on the phone.
Alright.
I was texting and driving. I'm not the best at that, I'm sorry. Right
Alright, perfect. Have you had anything to drink tonight?
No.
Nothing at all?
No.
Alright, have you had any narcotics or anything?
No, sir.
You feel alright?
Yeah.
Alright, give me 1 second.
This is Sergeant Mike Bell. This is my dad.
Sergeant Mike.
You're on speaker. Hold on a second. You're on speaker.
Who's?
Let me see. What's the relation?
He's my stepdad.
Your stepdad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mike, you're on speaker.
Attempting to name-drop a law enforcement relative is a massive gamble. When body cameras are rolling, officers are legally bound to follow standardized protocols. Showing favoritism here would risk the officer's own badge and career.
So,
Okay.
why is he on the phone?
Because you're, I don't know, I freak out when I've not been delivering so long.
Notice her behavior shift here. She goes from making excuses about texting to bringing up her father. In roadside analysis, this is a common sympathy pivot. Suspects often introduce heavy emotional topics, hoping the officer will drop the investigation and let them go with a warning.
Alright, well, I mean, we didn't give you any reason to be freaked out. So, okay, well, we have body cameras for our safety, so yeah, you're entitled to have them on the phone. So, Krista, listen, I don't think you're being entirely truthful with me that you haven't had anything tonight.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm a little worried you might be under the influence. So if you would go and step out, we'll do some standardized field sobriety exercises and have you on your way, alright?
Okay.
Alright, so come on out.
Alright. I'm sorry? Okay.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Alright, so come on over. Do you have any medical condition with your eyes not corrected by glasses?
No, sir.
Do you have any medical condition which prevent you from walking a straight line?
No, sir.
Any medical condition prevent you from balancing on one foot?
No, sir.
Before physical testing begins, investigators must establish a clean medical baseline. By confirming she has no physical balance or visual disorders up front, she legally eliminates her ability to blame failed sobriety tests on pre-existing medical conditions later.
So, I'm going to go ahead and check your eyes out. Bring your feet together, hands at your sides. Do you see this white light?
Yes, sir.
You're going to follow the white light with your eyes only, and you're going to keep your head still. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Alright, if you would, just hang out with this officer real quick.
Yes, sir. There was a guy
I would have seen it. I would have seen him.
He was literally swerving in front of me.
No, you were...
And I got...
Well, it might have been your perception. It might have been your perception that they were driving crazy, but I was behind you, behind them, and I didn't see
Here,
it.
the officer does not buy into her deflection. When she claims the other driver was the one swerving, he counters with a crucial reality check. He was right behind her the entire time.
You behind them, and I didn't see anything.
And I apologize if I was the wrong person.
All right, so Krista, if you would go to this side, place your left foot on the line, and place your right foot in front, heel touch and toe. Arms down to your sides. All right, now hold that position. Don't start until I tell
Can
you.
I take my shoes off?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because these are very...
Yeah. All right, so again, left foot, right foot in front, heel touching toe. Go ahead.
Okay, can I pull my tits back so I can...
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
So what do you want me to do? One foot in front of the other?
Yep, touching just like mine are.
And what do you want me to do? Do you want to do a pivot? Or
Well, no, I gotta explain it, but I can only give you instructions when you're in the starting position.
Okay.
So go ahead and
Am I
get in the starting position. No, this is the starting position. So left foot, right foot in front, arms down to your sides. All right, now hold that position. Don't start until I tell you.
So when I start, at my leisure,
not at your leisure when I tell you to.
So it's at your...
I gotta tell you to begin.
Please don't be rude.
Watch how many times the officer has to tell her to stay in the starting position. In DUI testing, standardizations are strict. Failing to follow instructions before the test even begins is legally counted as a sign of mental impairment and a lack of divided attention.
Time out.
Person that I was like...
Time out. Okay, I'm doing the investigation.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
driving the car right now.
Absolutely.
These exercises are standardized,
Yes.
and he will be witness to that.
Okay.
They are done a certain
What's
way.
your name? Officer what?
He is Officer Khan. He is a
Khan?
drug recognition expert.
Okay, and you're... What's your name?
I'm Officer Flink.
And I
we
want
are
your
both
badge number.
514, and that's the last time I'm going to tell you, okay? These exercises are done in a certain manner
Yes,
because
sir.
they are standardized. It doesn't
Yes,
matter
sir.
if you're doing it here in South Florida or in Juneau, Alaska. They are done the
Okay.
same way. And please put your phone away. We're in the middle of an investigation.
Well, my stepdad's calling me.
Okay, well, he should know that we're in the middle of an investigation.
She tries to keep her stepdad on speakerphone during the test. While citizens have a right to record or have witnesses, officers will usually make you put the phone away because multitasking during a standardized sobriety test completely ruins the scientific baseline of the exercise.
So they are done in a certain manner. I can only give you instructions when you're in the starting position, and you do not start at your leisure. You start when I tell you to. That is the standardization of
Yes,
these
sir.
exercises.
Yes, sir.
So please go ahead and get back into the starting position.
So,
Okay, so you're going to take your steps.
first foot.
No, go ahead and get in the starting position. Arms down. All right, so it's going to be like this. 1, 2, 3, all the way up till 9. Now you imagine...
The officer explicitly demonstrates how to do a series of small steps to turn around.
Do you have any other questions?
No, sir.
Go ahead and begin.
So, is this one?
That is not one. Good question, but that is not one.
Is this one?
Not yet. When you take a step, it's one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm at 9.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right.
On the walk and turn test, she manages to count the steps, but watch her balance.
8, 9. I'm at 9.
Officers look for specific clues like stepping off the line, using arms for balance, or stopping while walking. Missing just 2 clues on this test legally indicates a high probability of impairment.
So this next exercise is going to be the one leg stand. So let's switch spots so that you don't have traffic distracting you as they drive by. Go ahead and stand right where my flashlight's at.
Correct.
All right, go ahead and bring your feet together, hands to your sides. All right, now hold that position. I'm going to explain the exercise to you, then I'm going to demonstrate it, so hold all your questions till the end.
Okay.
When I tell you to begin, you're going to raise one foot, either foot, bring your hands down to your sides. Do me a favor, 12. You're going to raise one foot,
Can I
either
get out of
foot.
the light, though? It's like straight
I'll turn the light off. Just stay. All right, so go ahead and face this way again.
Correct.
All right, so go ahead and bring your feet together, hands to your sides. All right, when I tell you to begin, you're going to raise one foot, either foot, approximately 6 inches off the ground. It's about the height of a soda can.
My fat ass is going to do that? Okay.
Here she claims her weight will affect the one-leg stand. This is incredibly common. Drivers often cite weight, bad shoes, or old injuries to build an alibi on camera. But standard field sobriety tests are designed to account for these variables.
Yes, ma'am. All right. It's about the height of a soda can. While you're doing that, you're going to keep both your knees straight. You're going to point the toes of your raised foot out at me. You're going to look down at your raised foot and you're going to count out loud 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop.
Can you do a demonstration,
I will
please?
demonstrate it. All right, but I got to give you the full instructions first.
Thank you.
All right, the entire time, you're going to keep your hands at your sides.
Correct.
All right, and if you place your foot down, you're going to pick it back up and continue where you left off.
Okay.
So it's going to go just like this. Watch me. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1010, and so on until I tell you to stop. You see how both of my knees are straight?
Yeah,
You see how my
your
toes are
legs
pointed out?
shaking.
You see how I'm looking down on my feet?
Yeah.
And I got my hands at my sides?
Correct.
That's all you got to do for the whole exercise.
Amen.
Okay, so just because I'm shaking's actually not an indicator of impairment.
Okay.
Okay?
Correct, yeah.
So go ahead and bring your hands down to your sides.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
255 pounds isn't going to do that? Okay.
There's not enough data to support whether people being overweight affects these exercises.
Okay, well, I'm extremely overweight, and I think that's going to affect it. However,
okay, well, you can
fine.
think that, but the scientists and all the doctors and people that come up with these exercises, they don't agree with you.
Okay, I'm going to
Okay,
school
do you
for
have any other
nursing.
questions?
No, sir. So when do you want me to start? And then
Right now.
Which foot?
Whichever foot.
1001, 1002.
Make sure you're looking at your foot.
1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 1015, 1016, 1017, 1018, 1019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025.
All right, you can place your foot down. All right, for this next exercise, you know your left from your right?
Correct.
All right, so go ahead and bring your feet together for me. Go ahead and point your fingers just like this. Palms up. And I'm going to give you a series of commands of left and right. When I give you the command of left, you're going to extend your left hand out and touch the tip of your finger to the tip of your nose and bring it back down. When I say right, you're going to do the same thing. Touch tip to tip, bring it back down. Tilt your head back and close your eyes. Left. Right. Keep your eyes closed. Left. Right. Right. Bring it back down.
Notice the intense confusion over basic left and right anatomy. This isn't just stubbornness. Alcohol heavily impacts cognitive processing. When a driver overcomplicates a simple instruction like touch your own nose, it heavily weighs into the officer's decision to arrest.
Well, when I tell you to begin, you're gonna stay just like that, hands at your sides. You're gonna tilt your head back and you're gonna close your eyes. And silently in your mind, you're gonna imagine 30 seconds going by. However you want to count, doesn't matter to me. Once you believe 30 seconds have elapsed, you're gonna open your eyes and say stop.
Okay.
Pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions about that? All right. Let me set a timer here.
Do I say, like, do I count 30 seconds, or I'm just in my head thinking it?
You can count it, but it's got to be quiet. So it just got to be silent.
So
however you want to count.
Okay.
We shouldn't be able to hear you.
All right.
Okay?
Correct.
Any other questions?
No, sir.
All right, bring your hands to your sides. Look up, close your eyes, and begin.
The officer tracks her internal clock during the 30-second silent count. Central nervous system stimulants speed up time perception, while depressants slow it down. Being off by even 5 seconds tells the officer exactly how the brain is processing reality.
That was 25 seconds. At this time, you are being placed under arrest for impaired driving.
Are you serious?
Very serious.
Go ahead and bring your hands behind your back.
Are you joking?
Now, why would I handcuff you if I'm joking?
Well, how am I being arrested? I did not.
All right, so this is Officer Clayton. She's going to give you some instructions. Go ahead and call
literally did
1070,
nothing
and if you want to do
wrong.
that 4, you can go out there.
I did nothing wrong.
You exhibited multiple indicators.
No, I
of
did
impairment.
not. I literally
certainly
did
did.
nothing wrong. Are you fucking
You
kidding
exhibited
me?
multiple indicators of
Are you
impairment.
joking right now?
So go ahead and listen to Officer Clayton right now.
Are you fucking kidding
Let's
me?
go over here.
Oh my god, are you?
The moment the cuffs go on, her demeanor completely shifts from cooperative to highly aggressive. In police psychology, this is known as dropping the mask. When bargaining fails, suspects frequently lashing out with extreme anger, which ironically just builds a stronger case against them in court.
Shit, you are.
So we're going to take pictures of these.
No.
Say what?
We're going to take pictures of these.
She's
You're
wrong.
going to
Yeah.
face the car.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Yeah.
Oh
Face the
my
car.
fucking god.
Do you have anything you're just going to put in your sticky?
No, can you call my stepdad right now?
No,
Can
you're
you
an
please-
adult.
Calm down.
So, no, fuck you, all of you! You really gonna ruin my fucking life? I'm gonna
Is this
sue
how
you.
a regular person acts?
No!
No, it's not. You're
Yeah, but
right.
you're fucking trying me for no goddamn fucking
Face
reason.
the car.
I am facing the goddamn fucking
Turning
car.
around on
Go ahead and spit your gum out.
You have gum. Spit it off to your right side, please.
Fuck all of you.
Out of my car.
Okay, I just uploaded your fucking partner.
face the
God,
car.
I wish I
Stop
would've.
turning around.
Literally, my dad's dying of ALS. My mom's gonna fucking fucking fuck all of you. I hope all your families. I hope you guys have kids and they fucking die. Honestly.
You're a horrible
Wow.
person.
Yeah, good.
You're a horrible
Wow.
person.
Good.
You're gonna be a great
You think
nurse.
my fucking
Face
dad?
the fucking car.
No. Fuck you.
I'm tired of people
Fuck
tonight
you.
not listening to what I tell them to fucking do.
Hey Siri, call Michael.
No, don't do that. We're gonna turn
Yeah.
this phone off. We're gonna
Okay,
turn this
good.
phone off.
I'm sick and tired of your fucking people fucking not doing the right thing. You fucking nasty bitches.
Hoping our
All you
kids
want
and
is
you want to
fucking
be a
money.
nurse.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy if they
I hope
found
you
out.
don't ever take care of anybody that
She tries to use the fact that she's a future nurse as leverage, but the officer gives her a harsh reality check. Nursing boards and professional licensing agencies have strict moral turpitude clauses. A violent DUI arrest caught on camera can instantly end a medical career before it even starts.
You ain't gonna be no nurse doing that.
Okay. You're never gonna be a fucking successful motherfucker.
I'm already successful.
You're not.
With that slurred speech.
All you do is fucking make money off fucking other people's lives up.
I get paid the same whether I'm making an arrest or not.
You're a fucking piece of shit. Yeah, you're
Do I have a mirror on my face? Is that why you're saying that?
You're a fucking
I must have a mirror on my face if you're saying that.
You're a piece of fucking shit.
Yeah, this mirror is really looking right back. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Remember, these videos are public record, and if the
Good.
nursing board sees that, I don't think they're going to like you talking about hoping kids are dying
You're
and selling
cool.
out.
college right now. You've made some very poor choices tonight.
So you're gonna literally, okay. Can you have my mom come get my car at least?
No! You're over here calling me a piece of shit, and you want me to tow your car or give your mom your car? No chance.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
You got no
let me explain
chance.
something to you. You're not in charge here. You do what I tell you to do or what they tell you to do.
Oh my God,
or things are not going to go. I cannot do this.
Believe it, it's happening.
Ultimately, her roadside behavior didn't save her. Krista was adjudicated guilty for the DUI and for refusing the breathalyzer. She walked away with a year of probation, a suspended license, and an ignition interlock device, a massive price to pay for one bad night. And that is how a single night of poor choices completely derailed a promising career. Don't let a dynamic like this happen to you. Stay safe, drive sober, and I'll see you in the next breakdown.